So Assassin's Creed is coming out and I've been lucky enough to be able to play the game for a lot of hours. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys the things you need to know to level up your settlement quicker, as well as get in a ton of materials to even build buildings and paths and just making it look pretty. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into the video. So the first thing I'd suggest you do is simply play through the first 2 hours of the campaign. Now within these first 2 hours, you will be taking down the first 2 assassination targets called the Shimbaku. Now whilst you will need to level up a little bit as you progress through the first 3 hours or 2 hours, you will get that a lot easier and you will just level up, get materials, get weapons and this sort of thing as you do. Now the main reason why you want to complete these first 2 missions is that you don't actually play as Yasuke first. You go through these and then you meet him, invite him to the camp, and then you have the whole settlement to yourselves, meaning you'll be able to start upgrading it, building your buildings, and once again making it look pretty. Now once this has happened, you will get a side mission where you have to go and visit a blacksmith. I suggest you do this as soon as possible because that is how you unlock the forge. You'll find them around the map, but once it is unlocked and upgraded, it allows you to upgrade your weapons and armor for both characters, and it allows you to add engravings which will enhance your stats and abilities of your weapons, armor, and your trinkets. You can also dismantle your unwanted gear for useful materials. However, I'd suggest just selling the weapons and unwanted gear at shops within the local cities and towns, just because you will get more money for it, and then if needed, you can buy materials from these shops. Now talking about materials are essential for the settlement upgrades and even just building within it. Now there are a lot of ways you can get materials, but I'm going to list the very best ones right now. So first off, it's simply looting enemy camps and areas. So enemy camps are spread out throughout the entirety of Assassin's Creed Shadows world, and players can stumble upon them at any moment in time. This is another reason why they're great for resources and materials, because you could go out for 5-10 minutes, stumble upon an enemy camp, kill a bunch of guards, not only get a ton of good gear and loot, but also get material. It won't be as much as some other areas, but you can bet that with the amount of these surrounding the world, you will get a bunch very quickly. Now, unlike previous Assassin's Creed games, the viewpoints in Shadows actually require more active scanning than what we were used to. In the previous games, you would climb up to a viewpoint or sync point, and then you would just press triangle or Y, depending on the controller. You would then do a 360 spin of the surrounding environment, and then every single icon would pop up on your map. In Shadows, things are a little bit different. You climb the viewpoint, you have the 360 view once again, and then you actually have to use the new observability to scan the area and just look around the environment. Here you find a bunch of question marks and viewpoints, to which you will find things like castles. Now castles offer some of the best materials and gear in the game. Each region has several castles and they are very easy to find, not just by using the new viewpoints, but also by free roaming around the world. Now within each castle there will be one piece of legendary gear or weapon for Yasuke or Naoe. These will be found in the top of the castle towers. However, you cannot actually access these until you defeat the samurai daishu, which are free roaming around the castle. There can be anywhere between 2 or 5 of these guys roaming around with their weapons at the ready, because if they see you, they will try and take you down. So when it comes to looting castles, it is really best to go in as Naoe, because you can easily take out the samurai daishu with your hidden blade. Now as you kill each samurai, you will be granted a mastery point, which you can then use for your skills and abilities. Whilst using your observability, these gold circles will appear whether in a castle, a town or a village, and these will be able to help you locate different chests as well as stacks of wood, coal, hay and other material. Now within castles you may actually have to use a key to unlock a gate or a door to access these, but once in you can loot, and then of course you can use your own shinobi recruits to tag the materials, which will then be delivered to your settlement at the end of each season. Now at the end of each season, the loot replenishes and you will be able to go and re-get them. However, the daishu and the legendary loot do not respawn, meaning once you've got that's it. There are no more. And then of course, where each castle is set, it will be within a village or a town. Now they can also contain valuable materials often found in sheds, as mentioned earlier. Another way to get good loot and materials is by contract. Contracts are one of the simplest ways to gain materials. At your hideout, you can accept 3 contracts at a time. This usually involves looting an enemy camp, eliminating specific targets, or other miscellaneous objects. Completing these tasks will reward you with materials, XP, and opportunities to loot enemy bases for even more resources. Here's the thing though, your settlement isn't just for looks, it actually provides practical benefits. Buildings you can construct include workshops for gear and weapon upgrades, dojos for combat training and enhancements, tea rooms for social interactions and potential buffs, and bedrooms for that little personal customization, and of course some rest area. Additionally, you can link buildings together, making navigation more convenient, such as connecting the forge to the main hub. The upgrades offer both functional and aesthetic improvements, such as animal companions where you can place dogs, cats, deers, raccoons, baby foxes all around your settlement, making it a haven for not only our new assassins, but also our furry friends. And as you upgrade the forge, you'll be able to get max level upgrades, and you can then fine your gear to match your playstyle, effectively crafting your own overpowered weapons and armor. Building and upgrading the settlement in Assassin's Creed Shadows is an essential part of progression. By efficiently gathering materials, looting castles and towns, completing contracts, and upgrading facilities, you can really create a powerful and resource-rich base to support your journey through Japan. I would suggest that you prioritize your upgrades and enjoy the benefits of a fully developed settlement, i.e. upgrade your forge as soon as possible, because the higher leveled it gets, the higher level of gear you can upgrade, and trust me, in the end game, you are going to want to have the most upgraded gear you can possibly get. Now guys and girls, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what you think about the settlement in Assassin's Creed Shadows, and also if you are enjoying the game so far. Just a quick one as well, I am still doing a giveaway for a few codes of Assassin's Creed Shadows on the platform of your choice. To be in a chance of winning, like the video, make sure you're subscribed, and as mentioned previously, comment down below what you think about the settlement. Now, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.